Attention passionate Cleveland, BROWNS. Latest news, something big is happening in the AFC North and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Cleveland Browns' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Cleveland Browns fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your FRINDS and Cleveland, BROWNS. Let's get to the news. Now folks, the NFL landscape is constantly shifting, and right now, there's an intriguing story brewing in Cleveland that has everyone talking. It's about a young quarterback, Shedeur Sanders, son of the legendary Deion Sanders, and his journey with the Browns. You might be wondering, what's so special about Shedeur, and why is everyone making a fuss? Well, let me tell you, this is not just about a rookie trying to find his place. It's about a player who believes he's ready to make an impact, who feels he's prepared to step onto the field at any moment and show what he's got. And honestly, it's hard not to get excited when you hear him talk about his readiness, especially considering the circumstances he's been working through. Shedeur Sanders was taken by the Browns in the 5th round of the draft, picked number 144 overall, which for many might seem like a late-round selection. But in Cleveland, this was more than just a draft pick. It was a calculated gamble. Cleveland has been searching for stability at the quarterback position for quite some time now. And while their starter, Joe Flacco, has been doing his best, the results haven't been stellar. Flacco, who's now 40 years old, has been struggling a bit. His numbers are below league average, with a QBR of just 37. 5, passing for 631 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 4 interceptions through 3 games. It's clear that the Browns haven't found the offensive spark they're looking for, and that's where Shedeur's story becomes even more compelling. Right now, Shedeur is serving as the Browns' number 3 quarterback, behind Flacco and fellow rookie Dillon Gabriel. He's been inactive for the first 3 weeks, mostly serving as an emergency option, a behind-the-scenes player waiting for his chance. However, what's striking about Shedeur is his attitude. Despite the limited playing time, he maintains a confident outlook. He's not waiting around feeling sorry for himself. Instead, he's out there every day, working, learning, and preparing himself for the moment he gets called into action. And he's completely convinced that if that moment comes, he's ready to perform at a high level. "I don't think playing or not playing is in my head," Shedeur said recently, per ESPN Cleveland. "Based on the situation, if things happen and it turns out that I play, then I'll be out there and I'll be ready to play. I'm ready to play right now." Those words are more than just confidence. They reflect a maturity that's rare for a rookie, especially one who's been on the sidelines for most of the season. Shedeur isn't just waiting for his turn. He's preparing himself mentally and physically, knowing that when the opportunity arrives, he'll be prepared to seize it. And if you think about it, this mindset is exactly what you want in a young quarterback. It's about being patient, staying ready, and trusting the process. But there's more to this story. His father, Deion Sanders, has been vocal about Shedeur's prospects. On the New Heights podcast with Jason and Travis Kelce, Deion shared some insightful thoughts about his son's future with the Browns. He's confident that Shedeur will get his shot this season. Deion said, "Be patient and be ready. You got to be ready when it's time. But when it's time, you're going to know. And it's coming up. I got a prediction. I ain't telling nobody, but I got a feeling when it's going to go down. But it's going to go down this year. He's going to get a shot." That's high praise from a Hall of Famer, and it adds an extra layer of anticipation for Browns fans who are eager to see what Shedeur can bring to the table. Now, let's talk about the quarterback situation around the league. Shedeur's comments about the current state of NFL quarterback play aren't just bravado. They reflect a real belief that he could be an upgrade in many situations. He's observed some of the struggles that teams are facing, and he's convinced that he's capable of doing better. "I know if you see the quarterback play in the league right now, I'm capable of playing better than that," Shedeur said. That's a bold statement, especially for someone who's yet to officially prove himself on the NFL stage, but it's also a testament to his confidence and the potential many see in him. The Browns, as a team, have been struggling to find offensive consistency. Through 3 weeks, their offense has been underwhelming. Flacco, despite his veteran status, hasn't been able to ignite the attack. His numbers are modest, and with only 2 touchdowns and 4 interceptions, it's clear that Cleveland needs more explosive plays. Yet the organization has decided to stick with Flacco for now, trusting his experience as they try to turn things around. Flacco will be starting against the Detroit Lions this coming Sunday, in what might be a pivotal game for the Browns to get back on track and climb above 500. This situation is interesting because, despite the challenges, the Browns' management and coaching staff are clearly optimistic about their current quarterback options. The big question hanging over Cleveland is, when will Shedeur Sanders get his chance? And what could that mean for the team's future? Fans are eager to see if his confidence and readiness translate into actual game-time performance. The Browns have been known for their resilience and ability to overcome adversity, and perhaps this season could be the one where Shedeur finally steps into the spotlight. Now, it's worth mentioning that the NFL world has taken notice of Shedeur's comments and his mindset. His belief that he could be an upgrade over many quarterbacks in the league is not just talk. It's backed by a deep understanding of the game and a strong work ethic. He's openly expressed that he's been told no by some teams, like the Ravens, who he asked not to draft him because he didn't want to be behind Lamar Jackson. That shows a level of confidence and a desire to prove his worth that's rare for someone this young. Shedeur believes that if he were in a different situation, he would already be making a bigger impact on the field. But he also respects that his current situation is part of a bigger plan and he's not stressing about it. He said, "The situation is obvious. A lot of teams would be playing me, but that's not in God's plan right now. Some things happen for a reason, and I'm a true believer in that. Whatever his plan is for me, I believe in it." That kind of mindset is what separates players who succeed from those who don't. Shedeur isn't just waiting for his moment. He's preparing for it every single day, learning, improving, and staying focused on his long-term goal. He's not content with being a scout team player. He wants more, and he's confident that when the opportunity comes, he'll be ready to take it. The Browns are heading into a crucial stretch of their schedule. After their game against the Lions in London, they'll face the Minnesota Vikings. That game could be a turning point, a chance for Cleveland to demonstrate growth and perhaps even see Shedeur Sanders step into the spotlight sooner than expected. The NFL is a league of opportunities, and sometimes, a single game can change everything. If Shedeur gets his shot, whether it's this week or later in the season, fans will be eager to see if he can deliver on the promise he's so confidently projecting. But beyond just him, this situation raises some broader questions about the Browns' quarterback strategy. Is this the year they finally give Shedeur a real chance? Or will they continue to ride with Flacco and Gabriel until they find a more permanent solution? For now, the organization seems committed to the veteran, but the excitement and anticipation among fans and analysts alike suggest that Shedeur's moment is only a matter of time. His attitude, combined with his talent and the backing of his legendary father, makes him a compelling story in this NFL season. In the bigger picture, Cleveland's draft decision to select Sanders has already generated a lot of buzz. Many thought he was destined for a higher pick, possibly even a first-round selection. But his slide down the draft board opened the door for Cleveland to snatch him up in the 5th round. And that has led to plenty of speculation. Did other teams overlook him? Was it a matter of fit or concern about his development? Whatever the case, Shedeur remains confident, and he's determined to prove that he belongs among the league's top quarterbacks. He's aware of the challenges, but he's also aware of his own potential. His mindset is one of patience and perseverance. He's not rushing the process, but preparing himself meticulously for when the opportunity finally knocks. And in a league where injuries and unexpected circumstances are part of the game, his readiness could be the key to Cleveland finally unlocking a more dynamic, explosive offense. Browns have had their share of ups and downs in recent years, constantly battling to find stability at the quarterback position. They've tried veteran signings, draft picks, and everything in between, but the true breakthrough has eluded them. Now, with Shedeur Sanders in the mix, there's a new sense of possibility. The fans are hopeful that this young quarterback, with his unwavering confidence and work ethic, could be the missing piece that elevates the Browns back into playoff contention and perhaps beyond. And let's not forget the emotional aspect of this story. Watching Shedeur follow in his father's footsteps, carrying that legacy with him while carving out his own path, adds a layer of depth that resonates deeply with fans. Deion Sanders, a Hall of Famer and one of the most charismatic figures in NFL history, has already expressed his belief that Shedeur is destined for greatness. His advice to be patient, stay ready, and trust the process echoes in the background as Shedeur continues to grind behind the scenes, awaiting his moment to shine. As we look ahead to the upcoming games, all eyes will be on Cleveland's quarterback situation. Will Flacco continue to lead the offense, or will Shedeur finally get his shot to show what he can do? The NFL is full of surprises, and sometimes the boldest moves come from the most unexpected places. If Shedeur gets the chance, fans will be watching closely, eager to see if he can turn his confidence into production and help the Browns reach new heights. So, Browns fans, keep your eyes peeled. This story is far from over. The potential for a young quarterback stepping up and changing the course of a season is what makes football so exciting. Whether it's this week, next week, or later in the season, Shedeur Sanders' journey is one to follow closely. It's not just about hope, it's about belief that Cleveland's future might just be brighter than ever, and that this young man could be the spark that ignites a new era for the Browns. And now, Cleveland Browns fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the Cleveland Browns. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest Cleveland Browns news. This season promises to be full of surprises, and with players like Shedeur Sanders in the mix, it's shaping up to be one of the most exciting chapters in recent Browns history. Keep supporting your team, stay passionate, and let's see what this season has in store. Thanks for watching, and as always, go Browns.